Try that again.
A cage of cold metal.
We had 23.
All right. And after that intro, we are all ready to go. Ready here for race number 3 here in season 3 of the Mythic Series here on NASCAR Heat 5 for the Air Racing League. Dover on tap for today as Sir Gillians continues to lead your points. But we're going to pull up the dang stream so that way I know when to actually go in. All right, cool. We're not ready yet. That's good. Everything's good as far as my end is concerned. We're just waiting for the green light to get it going. But yes, you did hear right. After 2 races, Sir Gillian still your points leader, but not by much. 19mm, your season opener winner. Sits only 4 points and is tied with Lord Grizzle for second. Both at 89. Ecos Saint, last week's winner. He sits in third, a point away from 19 and Grizzle with 88. Tristan Dobbs rounds out your top 5 behind the points leader by 9. Then you got a little bit of a gap to Federico. Sits with 79 points. That is 14. The first one, double digits behind the points leader. Racer X, 7th with 68. WFJ in 8th with 65. Hurricane Hull in 9th with 63. And rounding out your top 10, Slow Morrow in the 24 car. It's the only car whose number I can think off the top of my head right now because there are 24 other numbers that I have to remember. But waiting to get the green light to go. Now that I got that back up, I'll rejoin. Rejoin that. So that way I have the in-race chatter. Drivers still going over their pre-race blah, blah, blah. It's going to be 200 laps on tap for tonight here at Dover, the Monster Mile. Wacky racing service. Got to be careful on corner exit. Corner exits where we're going to be seeing a whole lot of cars get damn near spun around, and it won't be because they had to help. The track just reaches out and grabs you. Especially out of turn 4. Turn 4, gonna be a hell of a monster here today. So we're gonna have to keep our eyes out for that. Vital Demon in the 20. Had a really good race last week. I believe it was at Chicagoland. He starts on pole for today. Lord Grizzle starting second and rounding out the top 3. Ecos Saint. So the typical drivers we normally see up at the front will be there again today here at the start. Ecos Saint looking to go back-to-back. He has the starting position to do it, but the race is long and grueling, and it will take a it will take maximum effort in order to tame Miles the Monster. 1 mile course here. Would help if I hit the start button so that way I can jump in here. This looking to be a good one here today. This should be 24 cars at this short track. It's going to be a tall task. As we ride on with Vital Demon. And Lord Grizzle to his outside. Green flag is out. We are live. As we ride on with Hurricane Hull, who sits in the 5th position. Oh, and a caution already befalls the track. Trying to figure out what had happened. Looks like it was the 54 of DMC Call-Up. D-Man's got some damage in the 13, the 28. Oh no, I don't think he was involved in that. Federico's got some front end damage on that 33 car. Gonna have to ride on our favorite camera, and that is the look back from the leader. We're gonna try and do this again to complete a lap at Dover. Green flag is back out. We'll see if the drivers can get through turn 1 this time. The 20 of Vital Demon breaks away to the race lead. Oh, and they're around again. The 50 of Yokeman, the 9. 25, 23. Like I said, it was all about corner exit, and you saw it there. Out of turn 2, Miles came up, grabbed him. Shot one car to the bottom. I believe it was that 50 car that got spun around. All right, take number 3 to complete a full lap. First, we got to complete a half of one. How will they get through turn 2 this time? Green flag is back out. Lord Grizzle decides to come down pit road, and that moves Ecosane up to 2nd. Oh, drivers getting squirrely in the back, but we stay on with the leader. Side by side for the race lead. The 1 and the 20, they get through turn 2. Still side by side for the race lead. Multiple side by side action going on throughout the field. The 1 of Ecos goes high. Now side by side with the 47 of 19mm. If you remember last season, he came in to race with these guys at Bristol, and he blitzed the field there. And right now, driving a new color scheme for that 47 as the yellow flag reigns again. It looks like 28, 50, the 27, purple, and Coliff with some fender damage. We did say it was going to be hectic here with all these drivers up at the front. And Dover is already not a fun track to drive. When you have 20 plus cars on it, it can be mayhem. Green flag back out again. A 47 of 19. What can he do with the high side? The 20 misses turn 1. Gets up into the nose of the 47. He has to back down. Oh, but the 20 gets into the wall. He comes down to block the bottom. If you're going to get by the leader, you're going to do it on the high line. Or the 20's just going to miss the corner. Here comes the 9. And that is Patton as the yellow flag befalls the circuit again. Fifth caution. I think that now falls here at Dover. Got a lot of new drivers here in the field. But what a drive by the V Patton. Started way towards the back, using the cautions to move that 9 all the way up into second. And it will still be Vital Demon. Green flag out again. We go to the look back to follow along with not only the battle for the lead, but to look back to see if these guys can make it through a corner. Vital Demon breaks out to the lead, the 9. Oh, we see guys into the wall. Oh, and there they go around. The 38 of JRC Indy, 69 of Tyler Amstad. And we are actually still green. No yellow. That's crazy. That was at least 6 cars. I think even the game was tired of throwing yellows. So lap traffic gonna be important here early for our leaders. A 9 slow into 1. Here comes the 64. Lord Grizzle as the yellow falls on the circuit again. And this, a manual caution. Manual yellow. The game did not throw the caution. It was a multiple car incident, which means we race back to the line. Nobody got the memo until the back straightaway, but the 6th technical yellow befalls Dover Motor Speedway. Absolutely crazy. Because we right now have 17 laps to go here in stage 1. The 20 car been able to best the restart game, but now the wild card of a manual restart. We'll try and throw a wrench into the mix as the 9 of Patton. First of all, we got a wrench that might be thrown here as they all will come down pit road. How will this shake the field up? What an entry by Patton. Got as close as he could to the 20 of Demon. But we're going to have to wait and see for this one how the field gets shaken up, especially here in the top 5. Gonna look on with the 20 of Vital Demon. Here comes Ecos Saint. He's out. All right, the 20 losing spots here. And here he comes. He is out. And a ton of spots Lost by not only the 20, but the 64. The 1 of Ecos Saint comes out as your leader, and Digibuds in the 4 will come out in the second spot. Trying to figure out who the third place ride is. That is WFJ, his first time in the top 5. He comes out in third. The 20 of Demon comes out in second, or in fourth. Patton rounds out the top 5. So the top 5 completely shaken up here. Grizzle comes out 6th. 197th. Hurricane Hull in 8th. Cranium 9th. And Involved 10th. Rounds out the top 10. And the 28 of Game Killer seems to be done for the day. So one car unable to finish. We go back to the front. Ecos Saint, they should be going double wide. This time by the Choose. Gonna take effect here. Oh, never mind. We're doing a single file restart. Okay, I did not hear that. So Ecos Saint breaks out to a tremendous lead. They had too much trouble with a double wide restart. So they decided, screw it, we're doing this IndyCar style, and they're 3 wide behind them. Lord Grizzle went 3 wide. He played it safe, backed out of it. Now he falls back. Almost 3 wide for second. Can we go another full lap without a manual caution and or in-game caution? The 77 of WFJ now goes 3 wide. The 20 trying to make his way back up to the field. The 9 already back up to second. Little contact between Grizzle and WFJ. But Ecos Saint shot out to the lead on the restart, and he is not looking back on it. Meanwhile, Patton making quick work of trying to run him down. That 9 car had some serious speed that did not show up in qualifying. But now it is starting to show itself here as he makes a little bit of bump and run try on that one of Ecos. Here comes the 47. 9mm trying to get up through third, gets by Digibuds, and he is through. Hurricane Hull in the 39 trying to follow with him. The 20 and the 4 on the high side. That is not a recipe for success here at Dover. And they lose 2 spots. They're continuing to drop through the field as Hurricane Hull is through to 4th. The 64 of Grizzle through to 6th. The 5. Trying to figure out trying to remember who the 5 is. That is Tristan Dobbs. And now that I figured it out, I should have remembered that. But, hey, as a battle for the lead now up at the front. Patton trying to get by Ecos. And he does move the 9 to the lead. And Race Chatter is going crazy right now, as you can see why. Look back here. Just behind Tristan Dobbs and the 4 of Digi. Oh man, Vital Demon is in the hornet's nest right now, trying to break past that 12 of, I believe it's still Mudweiser. And it is. Cuts down. If you're going to pass, you're going to pass me on the bottom, and he's going to take that lane away. Mudweiser going to stay back. And now here comes your points leader, Sir Gillians. Didn't have his usual confidence he has going into these races. Coming into today's event as he sits just outside the top 10. I believe he sits 11th. Yes, he does sit 11th. Ooh, and a little squirrely there at a turn 2. Has to come up before the 12 of Mudweiser can get a run on him. But we go back to our leader, Patton. Breaking away from that 47 of 19 millimeter. And this is the most tame this race has been all race long. We're finally clocking some green flag laps. Oh, and as I say that, 2 cars around the 20. And that's going to end the stage, actually. That was the end of the stage. As the 9. The 9 of Patton wins stage 1, 19 millimeter, finishing second. Lord Grizzle third, Hurricane Hull fourth. Fifth is Ecos Saint, Tristan Dobbs sixth, WFJ seventh. Eighth is Digi, 9 is Involved Tense, and Mudweiser rounds out the top 10. I want to make sure I'm muted in the Discord. Now, as we exit pit road, green flag is back out. Lord Grizzle starting on the outside of the 47 of 19 millimeter. And Lord Grizzle already in trouble. Here comes Hurricane Hull and the 39 to his inside. Can't make it work. The 64 had the run. He holds on to second. Ecos Saint behind him. Going too wide with the 9, who lost a ton of positions on pit road. Now has to work that number 9 Chevrolet back to the front. Another new stage winner. Out of 3 races, not one driver in this field has multiple stage wins. And Ecos looking to make a pass on WFJ, looking for 4th. Oh, big one behind him. The 88 of Involved Tense. Big major pileup, and that will bring the yellow out. JFK's Cranium, you saw him get bundled up in turns 1 and 2. Mudweiser involved in that. A crazy 1 and 2. One 9 millimeter being shown as the race leader still. We're gonna ride on with the 47 of 19. Green flag is back underway here in stage 2. Was side by side going into 19 breaking away with the lead. 76 laps remain here in stage 2. And another yellow falls on the race circuit. The 3 of JFK's Cranium. BMS Fast in the 25. Caught in a wreck in the back. All right, now as we get ready to go green once again, 1-9 in the 47 will look to lead him to it. Green flag back out underway. Can we make it a lap? We're looking on the reverse cam. Contact up at the front. Cars around in the back. And the yellow out once again. It is the 39 of Hurricane Hull. All right, so from the sounds of it, they're gonna take the green, but basically act. But remember their positions, and they're gonna come back around and do a single file restart. WFJ gone from the race. D-Man for days is out. And Hurricane Hull we'll go back on JFK Cranium's stream. And we will ride on with 19mm, who was in second now. Or who was in the lead, now sits second. And the drivers now trying to reconfigure their positions now that 3 drivers have left. There you see the 33. Haven't talked much about him today. That is the 8 of JE. He's actually moving up through the field inside the top 10 now. I know who the 33 is. It is Federico. He finds himself inside the top 5 up in 4th. Salomaro. Right behind him in the 24. He's found himself up here with the top 5. Just outside of it. Oh, went too far. Went too far. And Ecos leads him to green. Green flag back out at Dover as we do the single file restart. There you see the 33, Federico. Trying to get by Lord Grizzle on the outside. Lot of side-by-side action going on in the back there. You see it, the 4 of Digibuds has a front row seat for it. As we make it through. G27 Purple taking the wall here. Oh, cuts up in front of the 4 Digibuds. It cuts down in front of the 4 Digibuds. That 27 trying to make the high side work. Unfortunately, it did not work that well through that set of corners. Here is the 9. Look how far Patton has fallen. But he's inside that 38 of JRC. There's Demon to his outside. Minor 3 wide. The 5 of Tristan Dobbs. The 8 of JE up ahead of him now. He gets underneath the 8 of JE. Up another spot goes the 9 of Patton. Now inside the top 10. Firmly inside the top 10. Now sits 8th. Dobbs sits ahead of him in the 7th position. Federico has lost touch with the 64 of Grizzle. who runs third. ECOS, though, staying ahead of that 47 of 19 millimeter. As we are back to logging laps at Dover. Right now, 62 laps remain. And look at this. You can fit the top three under a blanket. 64 now has joined the fight. Lord Grizzle, not quite there yet. Still about a car length in between him and the 47 of 19. Now he's right there to the bumper going into one. 19 has a peek to the inside. The one able to use the run on the outside to just stay ahead of the 47. Oh, man, the 47 of 19 is right on his bumper. JRC Indy moving up through the field along with the 9 car. The 9 of Patton up inside the top 5 now. He sits 5th. The 38 gets by Dobbs. Move Indy up to 6th. Dobbs dropping down to 7th. Slomero continuing to move himself in up through the top 10. As you see in the 24, as you did. There's some ground to make up there for the 38. We try to find the 9. Patton. Oh, no, the one of ECOS into the wall. We stay green. ECOS got sent down the back straightaway. And now the battle is on. Here for the now 3rd position as the 9 of Patton underneath Federico in the 33. He gets through, move the 9 back up to 3rd. The 64 into the wall. The 33 got squeezed into the wall just a bit there by the 9 of Patton. And the hardest part is you don't know whether to get mad at the guy who squeezed you because he might have just been trying to save his car from spinning. Excuse me, and got shot up the track. Lord Grizzle now losing touch with that 47 of 19 millimeter after his contact with the outside wall. As a yellow flies again. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the 33. Of Federico. He got absolutely door slammed. We can't see his passenger side door, but maybe some contact. Yeah, the 20 definitely involved in that one. But after a couple of after a good handful of green flag laps, 55 laps remain, so a good 10 laps we made it. As Grizzle, 19, your front row for yet another restart. Will we do the same thing we did before? Doesn't appear so. Nope, these guys look like they're going full throttle. Oh, and the 20, you saw him shoot to the bottom. The 3 round. At least I thought it was the 3. Oh, it's the 8 of JE Racing. He's around. 12 of Mudweiser into the outside wall. And that seems to me like it is a manual caution. And yes, that is a manual yellow. 2 cars involved. Brings out the manual yellow. As we saw the 8 of JE. As I saw the 8 of J, or no, we did see 8. He was turning that 8 car around in the 30. I hope it's not the 33 again of Federico, but by the way they're lined up, it leads me to believe that it was. So 49 laps remain. The drivers will come down pit road, and we will do another restart. Temper's flaring just a little bit. In the in-game chat, I don't think the 9 came down. I think that Patton wants to let it ride. No, he missed it. He's going to come down this time. He will have to start from the tail end of the field, which, by the way the field's been today, might be disastrous. We're just going to go with disastrous. As from what I heard, ECOS done for the day here. And from what I thought I heard, starting to the 77 was out. Nine's on pit road for his stuff. I think it's just... Nope, it is. It's just the one, ECOS, after his, I don't want to say disastrous run. He was having a really good run. He was leading for a good portion of this race. It just did not work out as we stick with the 47 of 19 millimeters. We get ready to bring this one back to green as we await the 9 to rejoin the field. And here we go. Green flag is out. 19 millimeter. I had no idea when they were throwing green, so I was going to come in and join as them right along with you guys. Man, there's a lot of guys did not get the memo back here behind the 12 into the wall. Right now, You go back to the leader, the 19 millimeter 47 Ford. I do like the orange. The orange is a nice change of pace. We have, just want to get a look at the lap count real quick. 43 laps to go, 39 laps complete. Here in stage 2 at Dover, the 64 of Lord Grizzle. Actually running pretty well with the 47. With the 47 here in second. There you see the 38 of JRC Indy. He has moved that 38 car up into third. And he's got the 20 of Demon behind him. I think that's the 33 of Federico. Oh my gosh, he just found a way to get that 33 back into the top 5. And I want to get a look back here. This was looking pretty crazy as Yokeman looks to get underneath the 27 of Purple. And does move Yokeman in the 50 up a spot. This field getting completely jumbled around here. The 9, let's see if we can find him. Now underneath your points leader, Sir Gillians, who just cannot find a handle on that 29. He sits in about 11th position. Now 12th is the 9 of Patton will look to get by and does. Through turns 1 and 2, now has JFK's Cranium in the 3. This for the top 10. He is through. Move the 9 back into the top 10. And there you see Sir Gillians moving that 29 up into 11th. But Patton, after starting from the back, in the minefield, he's worked his way through. And now sits and looks for 9th. He gets underneath the 24 of Slow Moreau. Up to 9th goes the 9. Now the 4 of Digibuds. As you see Sir Gillians behind him moving through and getting into the top 10. And JRC Indy now in a battle here with the 20. 20 on the apron. Shot him up into Indy's line. Indy's going to give him a little love tap. And a battle for the lead up at the front. 1-9 losing it to Lord Grizzle. Grizzle is going to lead a lap at Dover. Back to Indy. He loses his fight with the 20 of Demon. That car will remain in 4th. Lot of laps left and still at least one pit stop left to be made here in stage 2. Oh, there's the 3 of JFK's Cranium getting sent up into the outside wall after a little bit of contact with BMS Fast in the 25. Sends him back now to 17th in a fight with G27 Purple. As now everybody in the field has about their own piece of real estate. As I think 19 cars still remain in this field. Still a hell of a lot of cars still on track. Oh! Grizzle losing it going into turn 1. He's going to lose not only the lead, but third as well. What happened? You saw it in the front part of the screen. He just shot to the bottom. As now he loses another spot to Indy. Could he be experiencing a tiny bit of lag now? Be unlikely, I would think. We haven't seen anything like that. I think he just lost the handle on it. At least they were going to go with that. As Indy in the 38 moves his way up into the top 3 for the first time tonight. Demon in the 20 going to try and run down the 47 of 19 millimeter. Lap traffic ahead of the 47 you see. And it's not the 50 of Yokeman. It's a blue bumper and it ain't the 3. It's DMC Coliff. Now the 38 about to get a little visit from the 9 as Patton got by Grizzle. Grizzle now falls all the way to 5th. He was in the lead when he lost the handle on that 64. And now sits 5th. And we have a battle here for 3rd. The 9 trying to just get the nose under Indy. Can't do it. Indy going to give him the top, but that just allows him to widen his entry. Here comes Grizzle. 3-car battle for 3rd. Oh, Indy loses it a little bit out of 2. That's going to allow the 9 to his inside. And now here comes Patton underneath Indy to take away 3rd. Grizzle going to follow through. And Grizzle loses the fight. Patton up to 3rd. Now we get to see this 9 try and run down the 47 and the 20. As now the green flag stops have started, so that was fast. Now what kind of strategy are we going to see? Grizzle did not come down. Actually, a good handful of drivers did not come down. The 47, the 20, the 38 all came down that last time by. The 12 decides he wants to as well, but that's really it. The 25 of BMS Fast. As the yellow now falls on the track. Oh no, and now our leader, the 47 of 19, out of this race. And now Vital Demon is your race leader. Oh, cars making contact and they're around. Trying to figure out what car was involved in that. I think it was, no, it wasn't the 88. Alright, now we're just talking about Monday Night Football. Green flag, though, back out again. The laps continue to wind down. Oh, 3 wide in the back. We've seen that not work well. Oh man, look at the amount of cars in this front of this 88 of involved tents. I want to ride on him for a little bit. Cars around the 50 of Yokeman. What a job by the 88. Oh, but he couldn't get it into turn 3. Missed the first amount of cars spinning, but lost the handle on the car and shot it up into turn 3. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And the 20 back where he was at the beginning of this one, out front. Back underway. Oh! I just noticed something. Look who's inside the top 3. Not but your points leader, the 29 of Sir Gillians. Welcome to the top 3. Now fighting in second. Everybody's still minding themselves a little bit better this time. We saw a couple of guys get squirrely through 2. They make it through. Gillian's now putting the pressure on the 20. Oh, but it gets a little squirrely. Now a little bit of lag now on the 29 is what it looks to be. And the 20 going to move up. Sir Gillian's your race leader. Oh, but now the crossover by Demon. He takes it back, and don't look now. Here comes the 9 as yet another yellow falls. So we try to get a look-see. It looks like it was the 4 of Digibuds. No, it wasn't. It was one of these two. It looks like it could be Tyler Amstad and Yokeman. Excuse me, in the 50. We're actually going to restart. Have some fun with it. Why not? This race has been an absolute chaos. Never mind. We're going to start on the leader. Okay, that's fine. The 20 of Vital Demon. You see the number of cars dwindling. You see 6 cars on pit road, leaving only 18 remaining on track. Oh, Gillians loses the handle through 1 and 2. Keeps it off the wall. Oh, the 33 around. That might be yet another yellow. Oh, contact. Heavy running by the 3. You can't actually tell, which is crazy because he absolutely drove right into the 33, who you can't even tell that he was the one that was spinning. Oh, so crazy. But hey, the laps are going to continue to wind down, and we like that. As we try to get back to the leader of the 20 car. Vital Demon, and don't look, but it is the 9 that moved himself up to second. So the 20 and the 9 should restart on the outside. Or side by side, and there they are. Green flag back out again. Vital Demon breaking away with the race lead. This is one to go. One to go here in the stage. This is for the stage win. Here comes Dobbs through to second. 3 wide behind him, but it will be the 20. No, sorry, this is the one to go. It was 2 to go. It was a green-white checkered to end the stage. Dobbs through to second. So Lord Grizzle back to third. The 5 putting the block on the 64. Misses corner entry. Here comes Grizzle. Contact made. The 20 gonna win stage 2. Vital Demon, your stage 2 winner. Grizzle finishing in second. I want to say, is that the 8 of JE finishing in third? And it is. JE Racing finishes third. Patton fourth. Dobbs rounds out your top 5. Digibud 6th. G27 Purple 7th. Sir Gillian's 8th. Slowmero 9th. And Yokeman rounds out your top 10. Grizzle had to fight just to get that second spot. Ooh, and a little bit of shake-up here. The 33 and the 4. Digibuds and Federico. Green flag is back out. And Lord Grizzle gonna break through to the lead. Or Federico, sorry. Not Lord Grizzle. Oh, contact with a 9 and the 4. 9 trying to make his way through. Patton through to third. Grizzle trying to move his way back up into fourth. A little squirrely out of 2 was the 9, but he manages to keep it under him. The 4 of Digibuds wide through 3 and 4. Going to lose a couple more. Being left out to dry on the outside. As Grizzle now starting to get a little bit of company from the 20 of Demon. And the 20 of Demon starting to get a lot of company from that 9 of Patton. 64 coming along with him. Everybody else starting to lose track after all the fighting with that 4. Digibuds. 5 trying to find a way around the 8. Can't make it stick. As now the fight has been brought to the leader. Grizzle with all the pressure behind him. And now could potentially lose the lead. Contact with the 20. Oh, Demon makes heavy contact out of 4. Lost the handle on the car. Came up into the 33. Side by side out of 2. $33 way wide out of turn. Turn 3 and 4. Oh, tries to stick the nose under it with a crossover. Demon goes wide. 20 gonna hold the lead. Here comes the 8 car again. JE back through to third. 127 laps of the 200 completed. And what about this drive by the 8 of JE? Has had what some would call an eventful race, air quotes. So right now, him and the 5 of Dobbs have found their way into the top 5. And JE gonna see if he can move that 8 car forward here and try and get to that 33. Lap traffic up ahead. That is the 50 of Yokeman. You see the leader using him as a pick. Oh, that doesn't work when everybody behind these guys is 2x2. They tried to go single file. There wasn't room. Yokeman gonna wall ride it. Or at least try to keep himself out of everybody's way. He actually does a very good job of doing so. And everybody able to get by. Now you see Sir Killian's in the 29 back inside the top 5. But it is right now all Vital Demon. A car goes way wide in the back. We're in the middle of the pack. I want to say it was the 88. Oh, the 20 does the same. Goes wide, tries to save it up the track. The 20. A Vital Demon around. Only a single car incident, no caution. And J Racing lost his 3rd position and is now back in 8th. Oh, Vital Demon tried to save that car all the way down the backstretch, but lost it on the entry to turn 3. Now fight for the lead. Grizzle to the outside of Federico. Another battle for the lead here at Dover. And Grizzle holding his own on the outside. That's probably a little too outside as it is in the 33. But Federico going to hold on and keep the lead. And now the 64 is starting to fall behind and now has a fight with the 9 of Patton. Oh, and there's the 20. He was just fighting for the lead. And now is fighting to just stay on the lead lap. Oh, contact. The 33 hits the apron. Grizzle not only lost a shot at the lead, but now he might lose 2nd as well. Vital Demon trying to stay as high as he can, but also does not want to hit that wall again. Now goes low. Lets the field go by. And now Patton, who's been one of the fastest cars in this race, is on the bumper. That 33 going to try that 2nd lane. But here comes Grizzle. That lane did not work. Grizzle back to his inside. Federico actually doing fairly well, holding his own up here at the front. And the 64 Grizzle able to go back by and take 2nd away. Now the 5 of Dobbs looking to go by his former car. The 5 of Tristan Dobbs, when last season it was the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. What a job by Federico. 61 laps remaining here, so about 2 or 3 pit stops left in this race. I think. I don't know. I haven't run a race at Dover. Oh, a car stopped on the inside. Oh, the 9's around. Oh, the 9's in the air. Oh my, the yellow is now out. And what a terrible break for the 33 and the 9. All right, so apparently now after a minor clarification, I know I'm muted. I want to be muted. You don't want to hear me. But green flag back underway. Grizzle gonna lead him to it. Oh no, I was muted in the. Oh, I was muted in this. Yes, no, because you also don't want to hear me, and so that way you guys don't come through on the Discord channel. Anyway. Grizzle back out in front. Now he's got me worried. Now I gotta double check. Ha! Nah, we're good. Alright, so Lord Grizzle continuing to lead this field around. Oh, trouble in the back, the 50. Oh, 4 or 5 cars, the yellow back out again. It was with the 3. Yokeman, Cranium, the 56 was involved, or the 50. No, it was... Where is the 56? I know I saw 5 and I know I saw 6. Oh, the 9 of Patton was in it. Oh, it was the 54, sorry, of DMC. Whoa! Alright, that was cool. And so it will be the 4 of Digibuds and the 8 of JE. Gonna lead him to green. Couple of cars deciding to stay out. About 4 by the looks of it. G27 purple. I think was the last car to stay out. Everybody else came down pit road. Got tires. G27 shoots up the track in front of the 12 of Mudweiser. Oh, cars making contact. G27 to the bottom. Back up the track. Into the wall. Everybody stays straight. No spinning yet. But Digibud continuing to lead. JE sits second. Here comes the 64 of Lord Grizzle. To the inside of the 8 of JE. He's going to look for second. Oh, the 52, the 9. Oh gosh, I love that. But now all the cars that are still in the race on the lead lap. DMC was a lap down, now finds himself back on the lead lap. Like I heard somebody say, the cautions keep flying. One guy might get his lap back who sits 54 laps down. But now we go back to Digibuds and the 64 to his outside. But it is the 4, Hunt Brothers Ford, that leads them back to green. "46 laps to go. Oh, here comes the 64, Lord Grizzle. to the inside. The 64 looking for the lead. And he gets it 3 wide in the back. Here comes the 33 shot out of a cannon. He's into second, now fighting for the lead to the inside of Grizzle. Grizzle able to hold tight on the outside. But 3 and 4 has been the decision maker in these position battles. There you see Indy back there fighting for third as Federico takes the lead back. Oh, it's a 26. The 29 of Gillian's and the 38. No, it wasn't the 38. Oh, where did the 29 of Sir Gillian's go? Oh, way in the back here. Look at the damage on that 29. He will end up having to start from the back. As we go back to the front. We get there with Federico in the 33. There's JRC Indy to his outside. Green flag waves again. Now 41 laps remain. 40 now, actually, as they took the green. Oh, car around. It was a G27 purple. Another car around going into turn 4. Or turn 3. As Federico benefiting the cost, getting benefited by the cautions. He had quite the lead on the 38 when that yellow came out. I want to say this is like our 15th, 16th, 18th, 1000th yellow. Not a typical day we'll go with here in the Air Racing League. We're definitely not accustomed to seeing this many yellows. But like I said at the start, Dover is a mean, mean track. It makes a living chewing you up. Nope, there it is. 33 of Federico. Leads them back to it again. Contact made in the back with the 4 and the 12. Oh, the 25 of BMS Fast off the wall. Everybody stays green. Everybody stays straight. Oh, G27 just cuts down the track. Across the nose of everybody. That's going to jumble up the field. And you see the repercussions of that. The 29 caught in that bottleneck. He loses a ton of spots. Now sitting in the 18th position. The points leader fell. But this 33 of Federico breaking away from the 9. $160s now, 7 laps complete. 34 laps remain. Now we have a challenge for the race lead, the 9. I almost said Dobbs, but it is not Tristan Dobbs. It is Patton. Oh, cars around in the back. The 50 around. Multiple car incident. That should bring out the yellow, and it does. Yokeman around with a 69. At this point, nobody's even getting mad anymore. You can only laugh as yet another caution falls with 32 laps remaining when we go back green. "18 drivers still remain on track. Vital Demon now finds himself in the second position. The 9 fell all the way back to, I think, 6. A couple of drivers losing a ton of spots, but green flag is back underway. We restart with 28. Sorry, the caution came out with 32 to go. We restart with 28. Everybody makes it through turn 2, thank God. Oh, a couple of cars washing up into turn 3. They try to keep it high. We stay straight. Oh, pile driven. You saw the 50 come down on the 27 or the 25. Wow. No, it was the 27. And the 54. So now 27 laps remain when the yellow comes out. We should restart with about 23 laps to go. And now we get back up to where all the fun is. I totally went the wrong way. Yes, I did. Federico leads, green flag back out. The 38 JRC Indy trying to make the move on the 20, sticking the nose to the bottom. A really good turns 3 and 4 by that 38. Gets side by side. And if you saw in the back, the 50 and the 27 spin yet again, the yellow not out. The 20 able to hold off the 38, but that's allowing this 33 of Federico to break away. And we stay green even though the 2 cars spun. I think we've had enough yellows today. We want to keep a green cycle going. As Federico, since he's been in the lead, has broken out to a tremendous advantage. Every single time that 33 finds the front. The 9 of Patton. See, they're sitting in 4th. He's starting to get a little racy there with that 38 of Indy. And Indy now trying to find a lane under the 20. Did not pan out for him. And Vital Demon holds on to that spot. Here comes not only the 9 of Patton, but the 64 of Lord Grizzle underneath the 38 of Indy. Ooh, contact gonna wash the 38 up a little bit. Oh boy, look at the swarm behind Lord Grizzle. Digibuds, last season's champion. Works his way up into 6. Now trying to work that 4 back inside the top 5, but loses some ground to Lord Grizzle, who does sit in the 5th position. Now the 9 Patton goes to work on the 20 of Demon. The 64 looking to get to the inside of the 38. JRC, oh, contact, the 20's around! And the caution falls. Tell you what, Patton's definitely not getting bored with having to drive through the field on these yellows. At least he can't be getting bored with it. Caught in yet another one. The 20 just spun directly in front of him. Just switched the camera, swapped the camera angle over, and all we saw was the 20 sideways on the bumper of the 9. Oh, and somehow he restarts fourth. All right. Sick. But still the leader remains Federico in the 33, but he's got the 64 of Grizzle to his outside. 13 laps to go. The laps winding down. Oh, big one in the back. Oh, cars in the air. The 27 in the sky, going barrel rolling down the back straightaway. Look at the pileup. The 8 of 19, Mudweiser. 27 of G27 purple involved. This will bring us under 10 to go. That was insanity. Can't even say crazy anymore. And now we go back to the 33. Federico, green flag falls. Again at Dover. 9 to go. Look at that. See, it's almost like I know. Ooh, the 12 hard into the outside wall in the back. Can they keep it going? They do. Oh, sweet merciful. There you see the 9 on the bottom, getting by 4 or 5 cars. Oh, and there's the 3 of JFK's cranium. And the 20 got loose up into the 9. Cars going everywhere in front of these guys. So this keeps happening, slowing the field down. It won't take them long to get back up through it. The 20 letting the 9 go by on the bottom. Car into the wall, the 69. Back up at the front, though. The battle for the lead underway between Grizzle and Federico. Oh, Grizzle tried to look to his inside, couldn't make it stick. Couldn't get the run he needed. Oh, he's there. But the 33 able to outrun him down the backstretch. And the lead stays with the 33. The laps continuing to wind down. 4 to go this time by. And we're going to stay up front here. as the leaders come to 3 laps to go. Can Lord Grizzle find it in that 64 to get by the 33 of Federico? Will we have a yellow that brings out a green-white checkered in overtime? For the love of God, please no. Oh, Federico slides it up. Here comes Grizzle. 2 laps remain here at Dover. They're side by side for the lead. What can Federico do as defense on the outside? And don't look now. Here comes Digibuds in the 4. He couldn't get by Federico, or at least poke the nose underneath. Lord Grizzle leads as they come to the white flag. 1 to go and 4 cars now in this shot. Grizzle just has to make it 4 more corners. This race is final no matter what flag we see next. What can Federico do as he go into turn 3? He's going to send it, give him the bumper, but it's not going to be enough. Lord Grizzle going to hold on and win at Dover. The 33 and Federico gets his best finish on the season with a 2nd place. Digibuds in 3rd. 4th will be Tristan Dobbs. JRC Indy 5th. 6th is DMC McAuliffe. Sir Gillian's 7th. Slow Moreau 8th. Involved 10th, 9th. And the 9 of Patton rounds out the top 10. And that will do it for us here at Dover as your winner, the 64 of Lord Grizzle. After all the trials and tribulations of this one at Dover, he takes it home. And that will do it for us here tonight on the Air Racing League. We hope you enjoyed whatever that was. And we will see you guys next week as I look to see what track is on tap for next week. I know we got... Oh my God. Had to back out of there for a second. Michigan International Speedway. So that's going to be a little bit easier of a race. A lot more room on that track for drivers to go and experiment with different lines. So that'll be a cool one to go to. That'll be next Monday. But that will do it for us. We'll see you guys next week. Good night, everybody.